Kickgame podcast, episode 2. We back. It's your boy Mello Kg, and I'm happy to be here today. You know, I'm in good spirits, but the first thing that we must do today is I want to have a moment of silence for DMX. We just lost DMX, and we're going to have a moment of silence for him. So let's do that right now. Respect to DMX. Much love to his family and friends. DMX was a major part of the culture. We appreciate what he did for hip-hop, and he'll always be treasured. That's a fact. I want to send well wishes to Black Rob, who's currently in the hospital, fighting a battle for his life. Well wishes to Black Rob, another hip-hop legend who we really appreciate and wish the best for. Yo, it's been a great first 2 episodes. I've been appreciating all the feedback and things like that. Everybody's telling me what they feel everywhere. And yo, I'm sorry if I talk too much. Last episode, I realized I didn't even get to talk about sneakers. Everybody, yo, sneakers. But appreciate that I'm talking right now because I'm probably not going to repeat these things ever again anywhere. So it took me a long time to get here, and I just wanted to introduce you to me. But since everybody want to talk about our sneakers, I brought some sneakers that mean something to me in here today. People that's listening can't see, so I'll just describe it to you. First of all, this is the silver, this Jordan box right here. This is an old box. I can't remember the exact year. I know I should, but I can't. This box, this pair of 8s came in here. This probably a 03 with the Jordan face on it. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's not a pair of Jordans in here. It's not a pair of Jordans. It's 2003 Jordan box. You heard? Show y'all what's in here. Y'all wanted sneakers? I'm gonna talk about my Air Carnivores. These is one of my favorite sneakers ever, man. These the shoes that gave me a beautiful, not even a start, but just a different vibe outside of Jordans. These was the first pair of sneakers outside of a Jordan. I mean, I love the bows, but I mean, these gave me an ill feeling. We talking about 1993. I'm in maybe 3rd grade, you know. My cousin Stein had them, so I knew I wanted them. You heard? Y'all talk about skunk dunks. This is that purple and green vibe way before that. You know what I mean? I used to bang these with my purple Guess jeans and things like that. We talking about a 1993 vibe. We talking about Air Raids, the ones that just came back out with the peace signs and things like that. You know, with the cross straps. We talking about cross straps 8s, Jordan 8s, 1993 vibes, right? Dion Diamond Turfs, 1993 vibes, but this was it. This was the ultimate vibe. They first came out in 1993. They didn't retro them till 2010. They came out April 16th, 2010. These was a big deal in my neighborhood. You know what I mean? I know they touched sale racks all around and things like that, but you know what? They went on sale back in the day. I had these twice when I was a kid. Word. I had them in 3rd grade. Then I was in the next back to school. We went to Woodbury. I seen them on sale. I was like, word. I run it back. Word. Yo, you take a sip of this Essentia. That's another thing, yo. Essentia, we keep these Essentias on deck. The best water in the world. But yeah, I love my carnivores. I brought them in. Sneaker talk. I'm from a different era with it. I still love sneakers. I've seen the game change. My son, you know, he brought something. I told him bring something that he got some love for. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might feel these a little more. It's a little more up to date. You know what I mean? A little more y'all era. Pass me the joints, Jolo. Y'all know what this box is. It's the black and red box, the people that's listening. I need y'all to listen as well. I know y'all looking at the YouTube, but remember, this is a podcast. I want y'all to stream me, listen to me when you working out, when you in your car, when you doing your thing, cleaning the crib, when you chilling with your dogs. That's what I want y'all to do. Lock in with your boy, you know what I mean? I got caught in the rain the other day, yo. Y'all gotta pardon me. My voice a little hoarse. But yeah, Jolo brought in a pair. These right here, Jordan 1, not for resale joints, you know what I mean? No photos. And this is y'all era. Everybody feeling Jordan 1s and things of that nature. Like, I see what's going on. Like, to me, the Jordan 1 is always like, it's like the Converse of Jordans. I walk around with those, I feel everything that I step on. You know what I mean? There's no technology in it, nothing. But everybody love these sneakers right now. Y'all love it because it go with your skinny jeans. My boy D Lucky Lefty just walked in. You got the cups, my done?
Yes, sir.
Yo, you can't even get a big Douce in the hood. It's only these little ones. Anyhow, y'all like these. Y'all want to rock these with y'all skinny jeans. I get it. You know what I mean? But, like, I'm from a different time. We wore basketball sneakers. This is a cross-trainer, the Carnivores. When you see that X on it, you know what that was for. We used to have a lot of cross-trainers back in the day. You know what I mean? Hold up. We get that right. I'm good right now. Put these down for a second. Yo, I'm so glad. I used to always ask people, what's your favorite Jordan? Because nobody ever said Jordan 1s. It might have been one or two OGs. But everybody mostly said Jordan 3s, cement 3s. That was like always a high-ranking Jordan, you know what I mean? Where people was willing to pay and things like that. Now it's just one. Every single one that come out, y'all like, I love it. Greatest one ever. So, I mean, I dig it, you know what I mean? My son got a lot of pairs, sneakers. He pulled those out. Those ones was from 2018, so that's 3 years ago. Know what I mean? Good luck with these joints dropping this weekend. I mean, it's going to be ugly for those hyper royal ones, you know what I mean? Yo, but back to what I was saying about the skinny jeans and basketball shoes. Yo, basketball shoes, I had trouble on Air Max Day because I'm not an Air Max head. I don't really like running shoes and things like that. I've always been a basketball shoe type of guy. Brought another pair with me. Y'all want unbulky shoes to go with y'all skinny jeans. Back in my days, girls wore Barclays, pennies. These is facts. And used to flame them joints, you heard? That's another word, flam. Short for flamboyant, you heard? That's a word we used to use. We don't wear kicks, we flam them joints, you know what I mean? Yo, for everybody listening, I just pulled out a pair of royal blue foam posits. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to understand something, though. Yo, my son, my little one, you see this card right here? My middle son, you know, I call him my little one, my middle one, the other day, he's like, yo, I had a dream. You heard? We went on a shopping spree. He was like, yo, I got them baby blue off-white ones, you heard? I was like, word? And it's like, yo, he's dreaming about sneakers, you heard? He's 10. This is 1997. The closest I could get to these shoes was this card right here that I got in the mail from Nike. I used to just look at this card, you heard? This is from 1997. This was an ad they ran, right? And be like, man, I wish I could have those shoes, you know what I mean? When the Jordan 12s jumped up to $150, Jordans was always $125. The 12s jumped up to $1.50. My pops, he got me them, but I remember he came home from work and was like, yo, I just went into my lunch money to get you these shits right here, you know what I mean? And yo, I remember that was 8th grade, you know what I mean? And that shit rocked me. Like, I was like, damn, I felt bad, you know what I mean? And from then, I started saving my lunch money. So I'd save up maybe $80, be like, yo, Dad, I got 80, you know what I'm saying? And he'll meet me the rest of the way or whatever, you know what I mean? But to get a pair of phone posits, these shits was 180 back then, 175, whatever. Like, that was insane, like, you know what I mean? Only hustlers had these shoes. Only hustlers, you heard? All the hustlers from my hood, Franklin Ave, they used to have these joints with the hat to match. When I say with the hat to match, that shit just went off on certain niggas. You heard? Other people won't know what I'm talking about. Y'all know they had a hat to match these joints with the foam on the brim of the hat. This is a 1997 vibe, you know what I mean? Yo, what a vibe, you know what I mean? The foam posit hat, you heard? That shit always stuck with me. One day, I'm on line. I heard a little nigga say, yo, we should make a pair of foam posit hat. I said, yo, son, this little nigga don't even know, son. Word, son. My dude, I've been in this game for so long. It's like, y'all want me to, I could talk about sneakers all day long, but that's what I'm here for, right? So let's do that. I want to call this segment right here, Sneaker Stories. You heard? Yo, today's segment about sneaker stories, we're going to talk about midnight sneaker releases. Y'all remember when they used to do the midnight sneaker releases on 34th Street, Foot Locker, Foot Action, things like that? The first one I remember was the South Beach LeBrons, if I'm correct. I knew those was dropping. And those shoes, and they LeBrons and shit, I remember that color, it always stuck with me. I was like, wow. I almost went out there that night. But you know what? Matter of fact, I went out there for a release. They was doing that for a minute. We did that for the 7s. Me and my man E-Class, we went out there for the 7s in like 03. But back to the main subject at hand, though. I want to talk about the Foot Action release of the copper foam posits, you heard? Yo, now, for this one, I got two of my dudes here with me, you know what I mean, that I met that day. You know what I mean? They was two young men I met on that line that day. And from that day, like, that was it, you know what I mean? We just rocked since then, you know what I mean? And they here today, and I want to welcome them in to the Kickgame podcast. Yo, let me welcome my boy, $1.MillionDollahRah. You heard? Yes. And my boy, MarkMillie. Welcome y'all to a Kickgame podcast, yo.
What's up?
Throw y'all headphones on. You heard?
Yeah, I need to pour up, definitely.
Yeah, it's time to crack these deuces, you know what I mean? Because they here for the guests. Yo, D
yes,
already
sir.
poured up, son. Yo, man.
Thanks for having us.
Yes,
Yo,
it's a pleasure.
Practice.
Pleasure.
Here,
Happy to be
crack
here.
one of these, son. You heard? I'm going to crack this one on this side. You heard? Let me get a cup, my dude.
Yes,
welcome.
Thank you for having me, man. Shout out to Kickgame DVD. It's been a long time coming. I ain't gonna lie.
Queens in the building.
Queens is definitely in the building. Southside.
Think that I discriminate. I only rock with Brooklyn and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
These are my boys from Queens. You know what I mean? Like, one thing about them, I must say, yo, every time I've ever called them, they pull up, son. They pull up quick. You know what I'm saying?
That is a fact.
I'm talking about every single time over the past over 10 years. You know what I mean?
Been outside, man.
Ever since that line, we've been locked in. Like we came to like events after that, and I was doing the
I didn't even really remember that's where we met. I just remember going to mad sneaker events.
Yeah, you know that's the crazy part.
Yo, let me get the laptop done. You can set that up for me. Just set it up for me, Joe. Yeah, like that. That night was something. You know what I mean? So I remember that day. So the first thing you had to do for this, when they do these midnight releases, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you got to go there to get a wristband for the midnight release, right?
Yeah.
I remember Jolo was still in school, you know what I mean? Yo, I remember I went to his school, took him out of class early, you know what I'm saying?
Just to...
Word, he was on that line with me that day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We was out there. I took him out of class. We went to 34th Street, you know what I mean? So now we get up there, right? So we on the line and shit. So, yeah, I hear young niggas say, yo, they should make a copper hat to go with these shits. And I'm like, damn.
Sound like some shit we was
This
say.
little nigga smart, son.
When I said that shit?
Word, that was you, son.
Yo, see?
Yo,
He didn't even know he said that. He's like, what?
That was you, son. And then I was like, word? I was like, hold up, son. I'm like, yo.
He was like, yo, how do they even know about the foam hat?
So, yo, but the shit, I love New York. I got some flicks from that day. I wanted to run through it, y'all. Hold up, son.
You gotta see these.
Hold up. So.
Oh, yeah, that's Millie right there.
Shame, you feel me? Polo hat on, polo bubble.
Yeah, that's Millie right there.
Hold up, Don.
My boy got a Mello Kg too on in it. Believe that.
This shit? Son, this was early in the day. This was just to get the joint, right? It was a dude out there already selling a sweater to match that shit early in the day.
The coppers.
I don't know where he boosted that from. This is New York City, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta love us.
Somebody's cousin probably working Foot Locker or something.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So all this stuff is going on. So we start polying on the line. I spent that night. They had a party on 25th, 125th Street. So I went to Atmos to that party, and then I spent back. Right? Yo, I get back to 34th Street, and it's fucking crazy out there. Hold up. I don't know if y'all niggas remember exactly.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember that day.
Let me
Yo,
show
this
you
nigga got a good ass memory.
Yo, you have a good ass memory, like an elephant.
I remember a lot of shit, but I don't remember.
You know,
I do not remember that. I'm
gonna run a lot of these flicks on the
That's crazy.
But I want y'all niggas. I wanted y'all to see it.
Cause I know they have a foam hat.
Yeah, the foam hat is fire. They never retro
They
that.
never did it back.
They
if you
never
try to buy it
retro
back,
that.
it's like $1 gazillion on eBay, and it's in China.
Yo, my nigga, we did this shit. Yo, you see this shit? This was at the Nipsey concert.
Look, and I had the Supreme hat
Y'all
on.
niggas remember you went to
Look, I got the
concert?
Supreme hat on. You gotta hold on. You can't just.
All right,
change
so hold
that.
up, yeah. So
I remember that Burberry shirt.
So hold up.
That's crazy.
Hold up, though. So the first thing we do, so that night, right?
Yeah, because you got to bring back the pictures. Because you know what's crazy? I didn't remember Kels was there with us.
Which Kels?
Kels is the security guard that was in Gertz Mall with us.
Oh,
when we was chilling in Hot Wax. Shout out to my homegirl Tiff.
What up, Tiff?
And shout out to Kels too, because he was the security guard down there at the time, and he came out with us to the drop. Because he was in the picture that Mello sent to us. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know Kels was with us. That's how much I don't even remember that day. So shout out to him too.
I didn't want to have to use my phone.
Me too.
But my Wi-Fi, this Wi-Fi is acting up. But I'll run these flicks for them. So this is the afterwards,
I remember
right?
This is the picture I was just talking about.
We was running through the shit. Everybody got their kicks, you heard?
Hell yeah.
Yo, it was a zoo that night. From Foot Locker to Foot Action.
Oh yeah, it was lines everywhere. I remember I walked past the line like, I got mine. I got mine. I was stunting on them.
Yeah, son, that was.
We had them. A lot of people couldn't get
them.
Son,
that was a night you could have got. You know what I'm saying?
Carl Thomas. You don't remember Carl Thomas came?
Yeah, he said.
Word?
Yeah, I saw Carl Thomas
in
the car.
SUV.
Yeah, on 34.
And he stopped. He was like, yo, look.
What's that line for?
What's the line for? He was like, I can't just get him. He was like, nah, bro, you gotta wait this line with us. Nigga.
I love this picture right here because this picture right here brings me back. Like, I remember this day right here once I got this sneaker, how accomplished we felt. because
that
you got to
shit was
understand.
Like some clout having that shit.
And then you got to understand, we wear 7.5. We wear the smallest size that foams come in. So I remember one time when the eggplants dropped on the Ave. We was luckily the first two in the line, and we got the first two 7.5s. Yeah, we got the first two 7.5s on the Ave, and after that they were sold out. But
you know what's crazy about those sneakers, Mello? That I was with this nigga and I was drinking lean at the time, and I was with this nigga. It was Memorial Day weekend. I had the coppers on, bro, and I end up throwing the cup out the window, right? Police motherfucking stop me, say I got a warrant. Long story short, I'm in the bookings, right? But because it's Memorial weekend, I don't get to see the judge on Monday and shit, so I'm in there for extra time.
He's in there for 3 days.
So I'm in the bookings for 3 days, you feel me? But I got the coppers on, bro. But you know, I'm a little nigga, so that's probably like the first or the second time I've ever going in the bookings.
Right.
So I'm trying to be, you know,
it was your first.
Shit. I mean, it was probably my first time.
It was your first.
So look, nigga, I'm trying to be tough. Niggas in there like, yo, where you get your sneakers from, homie? Them shits is fire. You heard it? I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I'm in the bookings right now. Niggas is asking me about my coppers. Niggas is asking me about my sneakers.
Yo, words. And like those shoes was that changed the phone posit game. That opened up the door for everything that came behind it. Man. You know what I mean? All the way to the Galaxies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to the Galaxies. Wow. I remember the Galaxies. At that time, they were so hard, but now I done outgrew those. You know,
those is like having some fucking.
Those are so hard.
Equivalent at what right now? Like whatever them niggas really, really want. Like probably some SBs. One of them SBs that's out right now.
The Galaxies. They had the red little strap on them too, right?
Yo, so hold up. So we linked at that joint right there.
That was a Nipsey concert?
No, no. Son, we wound up going through a couple different events. So the first thing was the foot action joint,
we met on the foot action line. Yeah.
So the next one we went to was Sneaker Con. You heard?
Okay.
This is the first one because we did 2 of them shits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The first Sneaker Con, that's where we mobbed that shit, bro.
Okay.
Sneaker Con was never the same after that, son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember the Sneaker Con we went to. Was it in the church?
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, you could just.
Oh yeah, I remember this day. This is when I had waves. First of all, yeah, I remember. Yo, first of all, this day. Let me tell you about Millie. I ain't going front. I give it up to him. He was a Sneaker Con legend. This nigga would go in there with a G-Shock and come out with foams, a Bape shirt, and a Supreme hat, all off a G-Shock. This nigga was getting Supreme it in, bro.
Maybe not my first, but my early Supreme shit. A lot of that shit I got from
Sneaker Con.
Yeah, because I started to see like a shift, like the Tisa shit was starting to get played out, and I was really on my Tisa shit heavy.
Yeah.
So I had like Tisa snapbacks and shit, and niggas was going crazy over that shit. A lot of people don't even remember Tisa. Like, these niggas is new boy fly niggas.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta go this way. Go this
you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Go that way.
Oh, yeah. Look.
I thought the Taz Arnold niggas one of the flyest niggas at the time.
I remember this picture. This is a legendary picture right here, man. Like,
yeah,
I remember this.
So I had those twos. I never liked the twos. Know what I mean? But you see how you was talking about your sneakers before, how you had them when you was younger?
Mm-hmm.
You just wanted to bring them back. That's how it was some nostalgia shit when them shits came back out again. But those is probably the Jordans that I hate the most.
I just seen niggas were trying to flame them twos yesterday, son. I don't think the twos is that bad. You know
what?
Not
that bad.
I used to say I didn't like them for a long time. But
this
is
an iconic picture too, right here.
When I
had my Ray-Bans on. Those Ray-Bans was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all see the flick with y'all front.
Ray-Bans and snapbacks.
Oh yeah, remember? Hold on, didn't we? Remember we did the peanut butter and jelly? We did the copper
and
with
we
the
both
eggplant.
had coppers and eggplants. It wasn't like we were sharing our shit. We just,
yeah. Son, that's what I'm saying. That's why I love y'all niggas. Y'all gave us a legendary flick. You know what I mean? Other niggas would be too cool to do it or whatever.
Oh shit, this is funny.
Word.
This picture right here.
Yeah, son.
Slap that shit on his back. Fat ass.
That's some funny shit. Oh shit, I remember this day.
I remember that day.
Yo, shout out to Cash. He was gonna come, but I know that I know how that nigga is, so I didn't even hit him up. But shout out to
Cash Profit.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah,
still to this day.
He was on the deck.
That's my brother. He talking about he gonna come up here.
Those are some sneakers I fuck with. Damn, I forgot I had.
Oh yeah, the Air Max.
I'm up. See,
tempos.
You said you wasn't an Air Max nigga. Like I remember a summer when I was a young nigga and I didn't want to wear no more Jordans.
We did the peanut butter and jelly right here.
9.5.
Fire, legendary. Yeah. Oh yeah, yo, this night I want to talk about because
so that was so the first
a lot of
thing,
shit.
son, that's what I'm saying. So this was the last joint we went to. So we did the first sneaker con shit, right? Then we did another sneaker con shit event. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me show you. I don't know if y'all see.
I remember this.
You've seen this one. This the one. This one.
Yeah, that's
right?
the one I remember. We had an interview on YouTube with that outfit I had on.
Yo,
a lot of shit happened that day.
Yeah, you caught a lot of good flicks that
I
day.
caught a lot of good flicks.
Yeah.
I remember my nigga Punch was working at a booth in there that time.
Yeah, he was.
And then
some brand.
another thing is I want to shout out to Kickgame because he gave me this little laminated pass. Mello gave me this little laminated pass, and we used to take advantage of that because we never stood on the line. Right, there was one line for the regular people and there was a line for press, and I used to give my man Millie and my nigga Cash a bag because I used to be on my photography shit, and I used to give them a bag each like, yo, y'all my assistants, all right? And then we gonna go in here, we gonna march in here, we gonna be like, yo, we here for press and we kick game.
Facts.
Shit used to always work all the time.
It became some face card shit too.
Yeah,
people know your face.
They knew me because they like, oh yeah, just come in. So we really put in that work. We used to finesse shit to get inside. And I remember those days. Those was good days, man.
Yo, man, like, shit changed, but, you know, it's still a certain rhythm to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, how you feel about the direction of the sneaker game right now, man?
Right now, man, I ain't gonna lie. I hate the sneaker game right now, bro.
Like,
it's really hard to get a pair of sneakers you like. The last pair of sneakers I just got was the Air Tuned. The Air Tuned Air Max.
The brown joints?
Yeah,
the roaches?
Yeah, the roaches. My nigga, like, those are something that I had as a child, and everybody used to joke on me in my hood. My nigga Blake Cash, all these niggas. Shout out to my Circle 2 niggas.
And those are right now.
The joints I just caught. Anyway, I used to have them shits, and niggas used to call them cockroaches, and I just got them back. But I tried to get them on the sneakers app. Size 7 is an impossible size to get. That is impossible.
It's right
and
on
then
the cusp.
when you go to StockX, that's the most expensive size to buy or purchase. Is size 7.
Because they know a lot of grown men wear that size, so that's why they hyping it.
So
I end up try to squeeze in there because when they reach 7.5, they got to pay.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Exactly. I can't wear 7.5 though. That shit's too big for me.
I can only wear 7.5, 8 now. I can't go 7.
Nah, I wear 7.
Certain shoes I might be able to. But it's like,
so how you feel about like the classics versus the OGs? Like, they just brought out a pair of these Hyper Royal ones that's dropping, right? Versus a pair of OG ones.
OG colorway,
right?
Like, I'm always, like, even those that the only reason why I would fuck with those.
Speaking to the mic, bro.
The only reason why I would fuck with those is because those were like a limited edition, you know what I'm saying? The no photo Jones.
Yeah.
Like, I fuck with those because those were like, you know, a thing.
And
but
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I
the
don't
yellow
really fuck with
ones
anything
go
like
for a
this.
little bit more bread,
OG.
but like the yellow ones don't even really, those could be like some SBs or something. These really feel like some mics.
They
still in
Chicago
the
colors.
yeah, it's still mic colors and things
OG
like
color,
that.
right, yeah.
Yeah, so I liked it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate every.
Y'all been in this game for a long time, because I mean, 10 years of anything, you know what I mean? And I know y'all for sure. And I mean, y'all been doing it before that. But just the sneaker thing, you know what I mean? So you consider yourself a collector or more of a connoisseur? You know what I mean?
That's a good question. Collector or connoisseur?
A collector, one like a person who just collects things, you know what I mean, that's rare, or a connoisseur, like an expert, you know what I mean?
I'm a little
someone
bit of
who
both,
really
but I'm more of a
understands the
connoisseur.
details, you know what I mean?
could-
People could come to you for the critical decisions.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of both. I'm gonna say
Nah, you
that.
can't pick both,
I
Rock.
can't
Come
pick
on.
both. All right, so then I'm gonna pick
I
the
can't-
collector because I like rare things.
If I'm gonna pick one, I'm gonna say the connoisseur. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, though, I got the OG bread 12s. Like, when I was a little nigga, I always wanted those, and like I think I probably was like 6 years old or
Damn.
something, and I probably wasn't doing good in school at the time, so I couldn't get those. I got some other sneakers. So I end up getting the 13s the next year when those came out.
yeah.
But when I got older, I went crazy on eBay. You know what I'm saying? Found them with the box, the OG box. I should have brought those.
Wow, a
The
97 pair?
gum- Yeah.
Those are the ones that made my pops be like, yo, boy.
The leather on that shit is immaculate, like a
Yo, those are
fucking,
yeah.
like a motorcycle
That's the
jacket.
same way I feel about when you was talking about Jordan 1s, I like the 2001 pair of Jordan 1s, the bread ones. I got them from my man Dizzy, R.I.P. Dizzy.
Rest in peace.
Like, I remember back in 2001, me and my man Cash, we both had the ones, right? He used to wear like a 9 because he was bigger than me. I used to wear 7. Same size I wear back then, I still wear now. Size 7. I've been stopped growing. Anyway, we both had the same sneakers, and he ended up giving them to my nigga Dizzy. And then Dizzy had them in the crib, and he wasn't doing nothing with them. So I'm like, yo, Dizzy, let me get those. He gave them to me. And I used to wear them, and the leather on them is so good, and the padding, they like a skate sneaker. You feel me?
Bro.
So those are my favorite. Like if I was to get a pair of ones, I would pay the pretty penny for a pair of 2001, like a good condition pair.
Those go for bread right now.
Yeah,
too,
they do.
yeah.
But it's still possible to get
those
them.
Those go
you know?
for like some OG shit, damn man.
For real. Yo, I gotta ask y'all this one separately, and don't mess with each other's shit. You know what I mean? If a nigga say something, don't be like, yo, damn, that's whack or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Let them mind them live.
Yeah, man.
Yo, all right, I'm gonna start with Ra.
Okay.
My nigga. What's your favorite pair of sneakers ever? You don't even have to have them or whatever. Just like, what's your favorite pair?
My
ever?
favorite pair? I ain't gonna lie.
That's a tough fucking question.
I'm just gonna go with the bread Jordan 4s over there. Like I just stare at those sneakers, bro.
Yeah.
I love seeing those sneakers walk around on Earth and other people have them on. Those are my favorite pair of sneakers.
Favorites.
They go with everything. Like you cannot go wrong with those. I really love the bread 4s. You feel me? I wish Nike would give me a chance to design my own, but I feel like Travis is getting all the good ideas.
Chill,
you feel me?
bro. Chill, bro.
He's killing it right now, bro. He's doing all the good shit.
When I get a shot, you see how Sean Weatherspoon, like son, to get those Sean Weatherspoons, son, it took like 7 people. You know what I mean? Ben Baller, he called all his mans and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, those was fire.
I get my turn, bro.
But you
You
said you
already
was
know,
an
bro.
Exactly. And that's the first sneaker I want to sit there and mess with because and then the Union 4s, they're killing it too. They taking all the good ideas. Union 4s.
Do the right thing shit's a little bit.
The
Union 4s? Oh yeah, the ones with the tongue. You like those?
Not the pink ones, the black
ones. Would you pop the tongue? I ain't get those.
I would pop the tongue on
I ain't get them yet, man. I've been looking at them.
Yeah, I want the black ones, not the pink ones.
I was looking at them.
I love those.
You know what's my thing too? Like those going for a decent price, but even if I get them, I don't really keep kicks that's over a stack. You know what I'm saying? If I can get a stack for a pair of kicks, bro, they flying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Those stay. Jolo keep his joints and stuff.
Those shits was going for a pretty penny in town.
What?
The Supreme Up Tempos. You know the shits that say AIR, they say Supreme.
Which color you have?
The white and red shits. Well, the red and white shits.
Those is hard.
Yeah,
I still got those.
So hold on.
Yo, hold up. So your favorite pair is the bread 4s.
The bread 4s. I could go with those. I could wear those for the rest of my life. I swear I could.
What's your favorite pair ever?
I'm gonna definitely go with the cement 3s, like you were saying earlier. Cement 3s was something that everybody go with. To me, the cement 3s is the hardest shits. The black ones you can't.
I
fuck
walked
those.
through all this stuff.
They
go with everything, just like the 4s. They got the same colorway.
Shit's dirty. Like I done went to work with them, played ball in them, and went to the club with them. Went on a date with them. Like, bruh, the cement 3s, boy.
All seasons. Yeah, those shits is official.
Yeah.
Yo,
I like those.
You got a favorite pair of SBs?
You know it's crazy. I wasn't really into the SBs, and by the time I got into them, it was corny. And I only have one pair, and that's the Budweiser pair, and that's the blue box. They wasn't in it. Millie was into SBs more than me. So
you said the Budweiser joints?
Yeah, they like brown suede.
A lot of people like the pigeons too, but I don't really like the ones everybody else like.
What's your favorite SB?
I don't really have but if I have a favorite one right now, it's them shits that got all the diamonds on them that came out recently.
It's a Roxy crystal. Cactus print. Cactus print.
Cactus those with the fucking Amiris that got all the fucking little diamonds on them, and then
yo, those shits
are the drip after that.
Yeah.
But you definitely wear those sneakers with those pants.
Yeah, those are.
And then nobody ain't fucking with me after just that little bit of seasoning right there.
I ain't gonna lie, those are the hottest SBs. You're absolutely right, cause they
ones with them
bling like a mother.
Man, them shits, boy.
Cursing.
Yeah, those joints is tough.
And like I like bringing about SBs, like those coppers that we got. I traded those probably shortly after I got them, cause I felt like those foams became oversaturated right after the coppers. Like the coppers is what made foams. Like I don't want foams anymore. So that's when I traded for SBs. I started my SBs from then. Like, these niggas ain't really knowing what's going on. Once I found out that how they made SBs, like they made them, everyone got a number inside and these shits is super limited and what's going on. I was like, oh yeah, I had to fuck with the SBs. Yeah. I got the mosquitoes. I traded them for some mosquitoes.
You also had a pair of yellow joints, like the Ninja Turtle joints?
I had those.
Which ones? The Donatello shits?
Was it?
I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie. The ones I remember because I traded a lot of my shit. You know what I mean?
It was like orange.
But that's how the shit been over the past couple of years. I sold my Melvins. I sold mad shit. Like, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
But we get to the current day, man. What you got on your feet today, man? MarkMillie, we start with you, man.
I went with some off-white Vans. I really like these because they was on some Vans shit, but off-white. So I was like, I could just wear these all the time, but they designer.
Nah, son, this is hard. Like, this is what I'm saying. I always tell the young boys, they killing themselves out here to get a pair of off-whites, but it's like, you can always get a pair of off-whites. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You can, but you can't depending on certain shit. Like,
bro, those are certified off-whites. You know what I'm saying? They're not off-white Nikes.
Yeah, you could get off-white sneakers.
You can still bang a pair. You know what I'm saying? Like, those shit still...
Yeah, those aren't...
They're easier, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Those are not impossible.
Yo, bro, like, I'm not with the headache. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about niggas like us... And another thing, I use the word nigga. You see, Kyrie just got upset with this
I seen
guy
that.
For using the word nigga, right? Schroeder just called him a nigga.
I bet you, but he'd be like, "Yo, what up, my nigga?" Somebody called him after the game. He was like, "What up, my nigga?"
and I want to say this because, like, I just want to get it out the way. You know what I mean? When it comes to certain things, like, bro, I'm not gonna spoil my day because somebody called me nigga. Yeah. I'm not taking away from the word, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying as a real person, like, look at what I'm on my way to right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making a word that strong that's going to throw off my whole day. I'm not giving somebody that type of power. As long as you don't try to come to my physical presence, bro, it don't hurt me. And I would tell women, it's like the same thing. When somebody call you a bitch, it's like you're programmed. You're supposed to go off. Oh, you call me bitch. How about if you don't care? Yeah. You're on your way to your nice vacation. You're on your way to your nice crib. Whatever nice activity you about to do. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like
it is what it is.
This is the oldest saying in the book. You know,
I feel like he's picking and choosing a little bit.
It's sticks and stones may break my bones.
Because if it was somebody he probably had a better relationship with that he, messed with in the basketball.
I'm gonna use it, son. You heard? Straight like that. Like that's what it is. You heard? So yeah, son. But back to what's on the feet today. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean?
I forgot to say what I got. I got a little Raf Simons Adidas Bounce. I feel like they're very rare. Nobody really got them. Everybody got the other pair of Raf Simons Adidas.
Slept on.
And, these are slept on. Now I see everybody's asking me, yo, what's those? What's those? I like that. That's why I said I'm a collector. I like rare things.
I like them Raf Simons joints. Those is different though. Them joints you got on today, yo. I never even seen those right there.
Yeah.
Yo, man, but we all love Mike. You know what I mean? But bro, we gotta address the elephant in the room, man.
What's that?
It's a nigga named Yeezy who's like stepping in and he's like, it's like the elephant in the room. I look at Complex. You notice when niggas go sneaker shopping, they never buy Yeezys. They always act like he don't exist or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what's great? If I went to Complex, I would buy the Nike Yeezy. I'm not into the Adidas Yeezys. I'm gonna be honest with you.
None of them?
None of them.
You don't like none?
I don't own a pair of none.
Do you have a pair of Adidas, period?
These Raf Simons ones and a pair of
So what is it? Is you
just
a
Nike? I got two Rafs. Is super lit
why
though.
You ain't, why you
and I got
and I got the why?
Yeah, so they don't want the sound. So I got two pair of Rafs, which was Adidas, and I got a pair of Stan Smiths. That's it.
Yeah, me too. I got two pairs of Raf. Well, I got a pair of Yeezys too. That was the last pair of sneakers I bought.
Yeah,
but I got two Rafs.
I'm gonna be. You know
ice
why?
Cream Stan Smiths.
You know why I don't like Yeezys? Because I feel like it's a cheat code to dressing. You could throw on a pair of Yeezys and be fly tomorrow.
Yeah, but that's
I don't really like.
Like that's how I feel about the Virgil shit. Like, you know what I mean? Yo, son, I remember it was a point where And when I told kids, especially like younger kids, like, yo, I'm doing a sneaker thing, whatever, they be like, yo, how many Yeezys you got? You know what I'm saying?
That's the first thing they ask?
Like, that be the precedent.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
little,
And right now.
little young boy.
Yeah, but right now it's like that with the Virgil shit. So I don't got no Off-Whites, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't got none. Mm-hmm. And I'm quite happy. Like, I don't feel like
there's a couple of them that you wanted, though.
But, I mean,
honestly. Don't cap.
Not the,
son,
you know what's
the
crazy?
first ones that came out?
The mics.
Yeah.
Those ones, yeah.
The ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the hardest.
That's what I'm saying.
Are the hardest ones.
Yeah. But the very first pair of ones, but I got those already, you know what I mean? And like I got my little man just like, yo.
The 5s is fire. The ones and the 5s is fire.
Yeah.
You got to give it to the ones and the 5s. Everybody wanted a pair of the
Virgil killed the ones.
I know what you mean.
The ones
he killed the ones.
I mean, the ones is tough.
If it wasn't how the game is now, we could have went on the line like it's back in the day, and we could have just really still got them. Like if you a sneaker culture dude and you paying attention,
I would have got those.
We would have got those, bro.
Yeah.
It's the fuckery. That's
he
why
dropped 11 pit, the first or 10 top 10.
No, yo, don't get it right.
That got them don't know how to put them down.
No, the Prestos was hard. The Prestos.
The Prestos was the ones I wanted.
Fire, bro. The Prestos. The way he did the tongue was so crazy.
Yeah,
like
you know, I'm into off-white things, like, you know.
So hold up, because let me know, because I might have to pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying?
You said the elephant in the room.
Hold up.
Okay.
So Off-Whites, it's not just a fake precedent. It's like you should have a pair of Off-Whites in your stash. Everybody, every sneaker.
That's why I tried to.
I wish I had a pair of Off-Whites in my stash. I'm gonna be honest.
Make sure I had.
I want the white 5s.
What do you think we doing? We ain't fronting.
No, we not fronting. I'm not fronting.
But at the end of the day, it's because we choose not to. It's not because we can't buy it.
Yeah, and exactly, it's just impossible to get. And then if you miss the impossible part, then it's over.
How about that part of the game right now? Because son, like I said, go back and look at this sneaker news article about them copper foams. You know what they say at the end of that shit?
Nah.
If you didn't buy them tonight, it's impossible. Yeah. It's done. Mm-hmm. Go to eBay. The end. Good night. Sayonara.
I could tell.
Now, that's where the game changed right there.
Everything is still available. Nothing ever becomes unavailable. It's just like, are you well in the pipe? Well,
I'm saying they dubbed it. Like,
my man caught a pair of them Supreme foams, and he got Penny to sign them.
My cousin got a pair too. Oh, that's fire.
Penny signed his shits at Sneaker Con. Shout out to my nigga Dunk on Dunks, Tyreek. Yo, you my nigga.
Shout out to him. That's legendary. You got him to sign the Supreme ones.
Oh, no,
that's a collector's item for real.
Yeah, I always tell him, man, take care of that, man. But let me ask you, with the past year with the COVID thing, like, we've been shopping online a lot. I don't like it. Shout out to Hat Club. I know I cursed y'all out last episode, but I had to pull it out. You heard? But do y'all like shopping online or in store? Like, what type of dude is you, man? I'll start with you, Millie, because you like Supreme and all that stuff, son. So you going in the store or you ordering online?
With sneakers, per se, I do it
With
online.
everything. We talking about shopping, just period.
But like with jeans, I don't really like doing jeans online.
I'm saying, which do you prefer? Do you prefer to order your shit online? Because me, my bro, niggas love stealing packages in the hood. So
Same thing
I'm a man who... I don't mind taking the trip to
address.
Soho.
I send it to my own address or to my other cousin address.
I send it to my pop's crib now too,
because they both live in a house and somebody's always there.
I probably shouldn't even have fucking said that. Damn.
Gave them the drop.
Yeah,
just gave them the drop.
But listen, my pops, y'all already know, son. He keep that thing. He's stupid.
Don't play with Papa Mello, nigga.
Nah, to me, I don't mind shopping online. I like shopping online. But, I hate the anticipation of waiting for the fucking product to come. But I don't mind shopping online because I know my size. I know when it comes to outerwear.
No, this is what I'm asking you, my dude.
I don't have a problem. No, we don't have a problem.
Do you prefer? Which do you prefer? Online? Act like it's a yes or no, nigga. Online or go to the store. Which one?
I'm gonna go with in store because I want to feel,
touch
the fabric.
That's what I'm
saying.
I want to
feel it.
Let me tell y'all something.
See how it feels,
bro, I've watched y'all niggas mature. This shit crazy to me. I feel a little Matrixy right now, son. You heard?
Nah, because we came a long way.
I'm drinking with y'all, all kind of shit. Like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And like, yo, it's a progression thing, you know what I'm saying? And now y'all move into like, y'all get closer to that older God space, you know what I mean? Where younger God's gonna be looking at you for certain
like I
things.
feel like
it's already like that.
Sometimes.
It's already like that.
In the hood, they look at us like we old heads.
It's already like that.
And that's what I'm saying, because you know,
they talking about?
in the hood, nigga, you already know. By 18, you like 28. Like, you know what I'm saying? We moving dog years, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, 13,
shout out to my
you got
hood.
a wifey.
Yeah, shout out to my hood, Rochester. I love my niggas.
But it's our reality, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, son, what stores you fuck with, son? I know y'all from out there in Queens and thing. What's your favorite sneaker store out there? Yeah. I start with you.
Oh, yo, my favorite sneaker store is the store on the Coliseum where the bald head nigga work. And the fucking nigga with the cornrows, the fat niggas.
Oh,
they been in there.
You don't want to shout them out, but they
don't even
funny.
remember their name.
It's not even.
You know who we talking about? Like,
nah, I don't even know. See,
it's like if you said somebody on the junction, what's that strip y'all got?
Nah,
yeah.
But let me tell you. It's so funny because I bet you.
Is it in the Coliseum?
No, it's on the Coliseum block. It's on the Coliseum.
Like when you walk, like it's on that strip, that long. When you walk
on the strip.
GBs. Tell them we got GBs in Rochester.
Oh yeah, shout out to GBs in Rochester.
In Queens and the whole South Side, we got a
in the Rochester Big Mall.
To that shit too.
Yeah, Takashi.
Yo, come on, y'all. I know y'all not gonna do that, bro.
His name up. My bad.
Come on, bro.
My bad. I'm just letting you know, like, we only niggas in Queens that got a mall in our hood and our peak. Like, it's not a
but GB's lit, bro.
If you seen Belly and shit, you know where we from.
GB's,
you know what I'm saying?
GB's is on the Ave in
West
Rochester Mall.
What about Image? I heard that spot Image is official. You ever been there?
Listen, man, ain't gonna lie, real fly niggas, we don't even really shop at stores like that, man. Let me keep it a band, because Dollar being nice, we don't go to, like, shout out to the Ave, shout out, like, if we really want to get some Nikes.
I was gonna say, that's my favorite store.
If we really want to go get some Nikes real fast, we want to go get some shit, you know what I mean? We'll go stop there. But we go to GOAT, we go to StockX, we go to fucking Dover Street Market.
You know that, but son, we met up in the city, and like I said, none of us is from. We not no city boys, you know what I mean? Nope. So we like to shop outside of our neighborhood and shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, while we here, we gonna shout out our favorite spots, the spots that show us love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The spots that when we go in there,
all them shit show me love.
Yo, well that's
Supreme
what it is,
used to show
bro.
us love. Shout out to BB. He used to show us love.
BB from Supreme, definitely that nigga
BB
let us
from
skip the
Supreme,
line.
my
let
nigga,
us skip the line.
We gotta support our
still at
neighborhoods,
Supreme
bro.
too. That's my nigga, yo.
You feel me?
I don't know if y'all going through it out there like Brooklyn, but the heavy gentrification is going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so we want to support our neighborhoods and things like that. The businesses in our neighborhoods. You know what I mean?
It's going on in Queens, Jamaica, Queens. They building. It's about to be like y'all got a downtown Brooklyn. We about to have a downtown Jamaica out there.
They got an H&M on the Ave now.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I love it. I like it. Me personally.
Yo, son, let me ask you, son. Over the past year, you know we all been stuck in the crib or whatever, son.
Yeah.
How many pairs you think you scooped over the past year?
Over the past year? I ain't really go too crazy. I probably got like 2 pairs of sneakers over the past year. I bought more like little shirts and
you been keeping it low?
Because let me tell you, like,
I got 3 pairs of
because
sneakers.
the game has changed, Mello. Like,
yeah, it's hard to get sneakers, bro.
I became a different type of, because like I always like, you know how you were saying something earlier, like how people hit you like about like people hit me like if they about to go to some fly shit, a wedding, certain shit, they'll hit me like yo, you think I should wear this with this?
Right.
You think I should wear that with that?
Yeah, for sure.
So now I'm like, yo, listen, people that had the feats that I can't get. But did you do it right? No. Look at what you did.
I'm tired of that.
So that's where it became, it's like, yo, I started want to put shit together. Because, like, even sometimes you see how a lot of these young boys do. They'll get all designer and just wear some Air Force Ones. I don't like that. You feel me? Because I come from our era.
Come on, man. Little baby be doing that, son.
I don't like that. Like, I feel like
it's the easiest scapegoat to getting fly.
Hold up. Yo, Jolo. Hold up, Jolo.
It's a cop-out. It's a cop-out. It's a cop-out. You got all that money with a feet tattoo.
Y'all be rocking the
and Mary's with
hold on. Shout out
like,
to my cousin Drayden because he said they G Herbos, G Fazos. They call them Fazos now. My little cousin, his name Drayden. He's from Albany. Shout out to my
that's what's going on.
They G Fazos now. They're not even all white. They G Fazos.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Harlem had it for a couple years.
They told me. Listen, they told me G Herbo cousin used to love Air Force Ones, all white. and that's his name. Whatever
Fazo.
That
so
was
and
he passed away. So that's what my little cousin Jada told me.
Bro, them joints are going like literally. They can't stay in the store. Like right now with the resellers,
heard the black shits is sold out.
They're going into stores and buying the whole.
When niggas is on.
Son, my little man,
the crazy part
my one in the middle.
Black ones
Son, my son wears size 5. You know how much a size 5 all white regular Air Force One is
$100?
Those supposed to be $90.
Yeah, but they going for $100.
No, they used to be like $60.
Son, you gotta see it to believe it. I'm gonna show you.
Yo, I remember when retros, bro.
I'm gonna show you.
All retro kid sizes was like $75, bro. That was lit, bro. Till about like 2005ish, it changed up. I used to pay $1 no, cause he still wears size 7. I used to pay $75, my nigga. Y'all niggas ain't getting fleet.
Bro.
Eyes go crazy, nigga. $75. Nigga, I got a couple dollars.
When Hove dropped Blueprint 1, we talking about 2001, son. I used to get a pair of Air Force Ones every Monday, son. $60. Dr. J's, you heard?
Yeah.
Where we was tossing them shits, giving them the bums and shit.
Stores like that, like Dr. J's.
Dr. J's definitely used to have
VIM on the Ave. Shout out to like Ness. What about Illusions?
Those places we losing them, man.
Shout out to shout out to store. Shout out Illusions on the Ave. Niggas used to go get the products
We used to
from
get
there.
fly at Illusions. My nigga Blake.
True Religions or something. Get a Pele, a champion hoodie. And some ACGs and a BB belt, and get a fly nigga that you thought you was Jim Jones, nigga.
Hell yeah, son. That BB belt face, hell yeah.
Niggas forgot the champion hoodie era, nigga. The champion hoodie era, the cone head with a Pele. Oh my God.
I had
yo, you can't even find those right now.
That's like a Montclair with a fucking
you cannot find
Nike
those
tech
under
that shit.
Fact. That's when things was a little different. We was creating culture. Now it's like they're allowing them to push things on us by limiting the items. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not really an organic thing where it pops organic.
You know what I wanted to say
too? It's now just limited.
Yeah, it's limited, and it's a cheat code because I talk to people, and people have bots, bro, that's copping this shit out. They copping this shit out. And the niggas that got the bots, they don't know what to cop. I went to my son crib. This nigga got mad Supreme, but he got all the wackest pieces.
Cause they don't even
know what to cop. He got all the bots, but he don't know what to cop.
Pops like you.
But I'm like, yo, let me get a bot.
OG.
I'm like, yo, let me get a bot, cause he told me to come through to help him style some shit, right? So I'm like, yo, what's up with the bot? Let me get the bot. He not trying to give me the bot. But he don't even know what to cop.
We making way more money because we gonna tell you what to get. And now you gonna be getting the bread.
I told him, I'm like, bro,
you sitting there getting these whack ass colors.
He getting all this red Supreme. I'm like, yo, bro, you supposed to get the red.
I touched
Supreme
on that a little bit the last episode, and like that's what I mean. Let me elaborate on that. Like this is what I mean.
Supreme.
They started putting all these things online because it's like people are getting bullied and they're not getting a chance to get it and things like that, right? Because when you actually put it in the store, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
But now the kids that know computers and things like that, right? Now they up. Like it's some little kid, like some teenager who
14
knows computers really well.
He learned how to make bots,
and son,
he killing it.
You see what's going on right now? It's like get down or lay down.
Yeah, that's a fact. I understand that, man. They killing it. It's a young man's game. You can't even give it up.
I feel like that's what he be doing.
Who told the kicks to Quavo?
You know I'm talking about. He rap a little bit. His name is like Ben something or something. Ben Kicks. Or
Ben Kicks. Yeah, I think he got knocked, and then they put out a T-shirt.
Like him, he's like one of those niggas, bro. Like, and then a lot of these niggas, like, didn't you hear about the dude? His mom's worked for Nike, and they found out like she had something. Like, yo, bro. Once they figured out the culture, they raped us like how they always do, bro. They was like, oh shit, this is what is going on. I remember, that's how I used to come and be like, yo, I'm a legend in sneaker cons. I used to come and get the white kids when I peeped with the dynamics of it. Oh, your mom's paid for all this fly shit, and you want this, like, nigga, I want this, that, and the third.
Fact though.
Fuck that.
Yo, man, I mean, it's like I said before. I meet mad people, man, and a lot of people are not memorable. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are definitely two of the most memorable guys I met on this journey. You know what I'm saying? And
I appreciate that, man.
Y'all have a specific style.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And we're completely different from each other too. He might like some shit I don't like, and I don't take nothing away from him. That's what makes us.
I gotta separate y'all on this question. I'm gonna ask you first, my nigga Rye. Like, how would you describe your style?
Damn, how would I describe my style?
That's a good question.
All right, I would describe my style
like
a cartoon character, bro. I wear the same shit every day with just interchangeable pieces, bro. And I really don't mind, bro. I like to wear certain things, and once I like a thing, I wear it to the ground until I get my new thing that I like, and then I wear that to the ground. That's
man,
how I am.
You
I'm
sound
spending
like
my
an
money.
OG. You got a big brother?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, son.
Yeah, but you know what? My hood is my big brother. I ain't gonna lie. Cause my big brother, he not into fashion like that. My big brother, he got me into like electronics. He the reason why I know how to do certain things. But
like I know like a lot of them grown men, them hustlers, like they move like that. You know what I mean? And sometimes the thing was back in this when we was younger, we would laugh at them like, yo, this nigga rocking the same clothes every day. You know what I mean?
Some shit I fuck with too.
But that's actually something that the hustlers did from back in the day, so that
like
the fiends would recognize
and that's what
them.
I
You know what I'm
I am a hustler.
And in the nighttime, they get fresh. You know what I'm saying?
And
but in the day, these niggas always rock the same gear.
That's
you know
how
what I'm
I
saying?
am.
My uncle used to take 2 showers. They used to always call this nigga Slick Rick because he take it switching outfits on some Mr. Rogers shit.
Fact though.
You know what I mean?
But my nigga. Yo, you was one of the first niggas I know who really was on that Supreme shit way back. You and my man Shells, you know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Shells,
I'm
yo.
happy that I could let niggas.
Shout out to Shells. I remember Shells.
Yeah, no doubt.
10 years.
Yeah,
yo,
that niggas just got on this shit.
Yo, MarkMillie, how you would describe your style?
I feel like that got a lot to do with what you was talking about in your podcast when you was like the first person that you saw that was fly.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
my mom is one of the flyest people that I know. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow, that's
So,
real.
it's like-
that's original, boy.
Like how people come ask me shit like, yo, where you get this shit from and where you do this, that, and the third. People, when my mom's got to do a
Yo,
wedding.
son, let's get this man a round of applause, bro.
When
Yo,
I'm just keeping it real. He know that. This not the first
He
time I
always
said
say that.
this.
He always say that. He
No,
always say
it's
that.
my brother. He know
Yeah.
it's not like, no, I'm just saying this to say
God
this.
bless, man. That's dope,
My mom's
son.
is 72. She got all type of drip, nigga.
Yo,
like
son,
Fendi.
you know what's so
You know what's crazy? I
was
see his
just
moms.
talking about that
Hold on,
I
yesterday.
see his moms in the thrift store all the time.
They go to the same
We go to
consignment
the same
store.
thrift store all the time and be like, hey, Miss Lou, what's up? She like,
Yo,
oh,
that
she
You know
love
what I
me to
mean?
death.
My
Crazy.
mom's is 73 this year, bro.
Bro, but you
and
know what?
she's
And I was just telling my
Triple
man
Machiavelli.
yesterday, most of us, because my family come from Trinidad, right?
Yeah.
Most of us, our parents are immigrants. They came here to make a life. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
the same thing.
And that's the thing. For us to grow up to be the men that we are, we got to understand our parents had drip. Our parents had style. They had taste. You know what I'm saying?
My
son?
pops, yeah.
Like,
my pops got
even if they didn't know to buy you a pair of Jordans, they was buying you clothes from Lord and Taylor's, Bloomies, good places. You know what I mean? We all had Lacoste. You know what I mean? Things like that.
Nah, but
That's why I mess with my moms
They had
too.
style from back home.
My mom's wasn't a young mom's for me. Like
Your family Jamaican?
That's a fact. You know what I mean? But my mom's, she had me when she was in her 40s. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she still, when I look at my little pictures, I had the 5s on when I was a little nigga.
Oh, for real?
So
You
she
had it.
always was on that. Now,
You got older brothers?
I do. I got one older brother. He was a get jiggy nigga, but I didn't, like, I told, like, he would follow some of my drip. Like, I wanted to get them 9.5s instead of the Jordans. He was like, oh, yeah, fuck that. Them 9.5s is fire. You know what I mean? It was the black and metallic ones. I know you remember a lot of sneakers. I don't know if you remember those. They came
that's
out.
crazy.
They was, like, black, and they might have been, like, suede, but the gray, or it was, like, metallic, like.
Black, gray.
Black and gray 9.5.
See, my parents wasn't dressing me fly. Like I'm a Guyanese. I'm not Jamaican. So I feel like Jamaicans they into that flamboyant shit. They trying to get the name brands of the American. Guyanese people, they ain't on it like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I had to learn from my brothers in my building and like my niggas like RP, my nigga Darian, my nigga Mac, and my nigga Brandon. Like these was older niggas. Like you said, I got an older brother, but he was more into electronics and video games and shit. But these is my older brothers from my hood that put me on to like Bapes and shit and Jordans. They was getting variants at the time when I was trying to get money. You feel me? Like you remember variants? That was like fake Jordans that, like samples or
There's
something.
always the older niggas on the block that was getting fly. You peeping what they wearing too. Like how you said before, the older niggas is getting money.
I had to learn on my own.
When you a freshman in high school, I know you still in high school. So, when you first came in, you might have seen a couple niggas that's in there getting super fleet. You're like, oh, because I remember like niggas loving the Miris, not to go, switch subjects, but nigga, Avisus and Pradas was the illest shit. I remember when niggas was wearing Avisus, Pradas, and the motherfucking Vincent.
And Creative Rex.
Nah, Creative Rex wasn't in
I
this
hated
round.
Yo, son, but you know
I never
what?
owned a pair of
Son,
Creative
they
Rex.
had a hot
Vincent's,
second,
Avisus,
son.
They did.
and Pradas
They had
was
a
like
second.
a Montclair right now, Mary's and some Dior sneakers, bro. Like, that shit was like.
Them Vances was always an uptown thing. I'm a Brooklyn nigga. Like,
Yeah,
anytime you see a nigga with a Vance, like,
Yeah,
and I'm from
But
old
they really
Brooklyn,
had it though. Everybody
we-
was jacking their swag, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
son,
I ain't gonna lie, Harlem
Nah,
had
They were a
it.
little bit older than us,
To a
but they
degree.
had
Yeah,
it to.
cause
Like,
you know what, a
Son,
lot of
Harlem was always like I said. Even I had to get with the. I got me a Vance.
I know you had some
a
Gore-Tex.
Pele.
I know you had some. That's some
Pele,
Harlem
yeah.
shit. Them
BB's
Gore-Tex
belts and
shit.
shit.
Them fucking funny
That's
eight
the
solo boots.
You know what's
Yo,
you know what's
I had
crazy?
none of
Now
that.
hold on,
I
let me
had
tell
the
this story
basketball
real quick.
shits.
I had the Pele, right? I had the
Pele the only thing
I had the
want.
President Pele, right? And the Montclair that I got to this day, that same Montclair that I was wearing in that picture, which is a Como de Cason Montclair collab back from like 2008 or whatever, before we got into 2010. I traded my Pele, which was oversized, cam size, Dipset size.
Yeah.
I traded that Pele for that Montclair. And I had that since.
That's what you did?
Yeah, I traded G that Montclair.
forgot that's what
I
you
traded
did.
a Pele, all
the-
leather,
you
butter
talk about me,
sauce.
this is a
This
legendary
shit had,
story,
This
nigga.
shit had Abraham Lincoln right here.
Because it's like a collab.
Yeah, remember
bro.
that one.
It's
Niggas
not-
know
it's
what
not
you
a
talking
regular.
about.
That
All
shit
my
hard.
listeners know exactly what you talking
That
about,
shit was
my
hard.
boy.
I traded that for that Montclair and never looked back. Now, I just wore that
They had a
Montclair.
Montclair on
Bro.
mine, bro.
Bro, I
It's
had
not
that
a regular
Montclair on the
Montclair.
other
It's like
day.
one of them collabs.
Niggas
Like,
is on my dick in my DM talking about, yo, where you get that Montclair? I never seen that.
Nigga,
I'm like,
wait till we throw up these
I had that
flicks
shit
from
from-
09,
I had that
nigga.
shit from 10 years ago, bro.
Fact,
And then I
though.
showed them the tag. Like, it's a Como de Cason collab. Niggas thought it was fake when I first got it. Because they ain't even understand
Yeah,
what was
I didn't
going
even
know
on.
that.
You feel
I
me?
didn't even know all that.
Exactly. That shit is Como de Cason, bro.
CDG. Come on,
Yes,
man.
collaboration with
Niggas-
Montclair. You
niggas-
could go on Hypebeast and they show you an article
You know what's crazy
that
too?
it
'Cause
dropped
we,
on
'cause we
2008.
from Queens. Queens a little slept on. Like, there's a lot of niggas in Queens that been getting fleet that got a lot of shit to do with this fashion shit and trends.
No doubt.
Yeah.
But niggas really don't be like even the Mata shit.
Nah, like like I said, my
out
brothers.
to my niggas
Shout
in
out to my
Queens.
nigga Blake. My
Know what
nigga
I mean?
Blake was one of these iconic niggas in my building. It's my brother right here. Matter of fact, shout out to him. Today's his birthday. April 15th. Shout
Happy
out to
birthday
him.
to the God Blake.
Happy
Yes,
birthday
sir.
to him.
Boss. Brr.
He was one of the flyest
life,
niggas.
homie.
Like, he was like striving to be like Fab. Like, he used to look up to Fab and Jewels. These niggas had custom shit.
Nigga
He had
Ben had
custom
the rapper
shit.
weed in
This
the
nigga
hood.
had the custom.
Jamaican nigga
I
too,
remember.
you hear me?
I remember outfits my brother wore because they were so iconic. Like, this nigga wore the Saints jersey with the ginger 16s when he was going to Jack back in Queens. You feel me? That was back in the day. Like,
And you still
2003,
remember that
and
shit.
I remember
You
that.
still
this
remember
nigga
that
had
shit.
a Hawks fucking warm up with some Ronald McDonald
Yeah, the jersey era was real,
custom
too. You
Air
gotta
Force
have the
Ones. You
warm-up
feel me?
and pull-offs.
Like, this is shit that I
All that
remember.
shit.
No doubt.
Slow Bucks.
I mean,
I'm not
I fuck
gonna
with
lie.
them. I fuck with them, but I wasn't big on it.
I wasn't big on the Slow Bucks, but that hat that they just dropped,
It's
I love that
fire.
shit to death.
Bro, that shit $500,
and that shit
bro.
$500.
gotta
My son
respect
got
it, though.
one. I'm like, damn, my nigga.
Son, that shit $500.
Yeah,
They got a
that shit
Brooklyn one,
$500.
too.
I love that shit
Slow
though.
Blux is a fly nigga. I don't give a fuck about all that
Yeah.
gangster shit. Listen, when it come to getting
Business
fly,
shit,
bro,
get that money. Yeah.
that nigga's one of the most
I
flyest
love
niggas
that
in
hat.
New
gotta
York
respect that.
City,
I
bro.
love that.
I'm not even
Trust
gonna
what
lie.
I tell you.
I like
Top
that
10,
Queen's
son.
hat, bro.
Yeah, son.
He did
Yo.
his thing.
And I think he got a Brooklyn one too.
Oh,
Yeah, because I
ain't-
seen Bobby Smurda have it on really
Word?
recently. Yeah.
I ain't
Got one.
see it. I've been eyeing that shit, son. 5 is rich, bro. You heard? But holla at your boy Mello. Yo, my niggas, I gotta ask y'all, man, before we get out of here. You know we must touch hip hop, bro, because hip hop and sneakers go hand in hand, man.
Absolutely.
I want to ask you a sports question too.
Yeah, we gonna do. We move right to that next. I'm gonna start with you, Ra. My dude, what kind of music you listen to mostly?
Ah, man, that's
It's a super producer right here.
yeah,
That's
a
a
hard
difficult
question
for this nigga, man.
Cause I
answer
know
because
Niggas
y'all
in
both.
tune, shooting
Cause
all the
see,
videos.
I know
you know what
y'all
I'm
really
saying?
into music. Yeah, that's why I can't just. You know what I mean? I gotta ask you. I don't
not
want to.
shooting a lot of videos
not only
right
am
here,
I
man.
into music, but you gotta understand that I'm a producer. You understand? I'm
Fact.
a music producer on top of that, and I love to sample. So when people say, "Yo, Dollar, what you like to listen to?" It's a hard question to answer because I sample music from shit that
Like
niggas
Dipset
ain't even
beats.
listening to. Like, I listen to a lot of music. besides all the shit that I'm a creative director for my nigga JL Shot That, my nigga Visionary Visions. Shout out to all of that.
Yeah, shout out
to 5EO, Pop Smoke, RIP, all of that. Because, we are a part of that. Being from Queens.
You worked with these guys before.
I
worked
with these guys, and that's a fact. You could do the Googles, look it up. I don't even give a fuck.
Now, I'm just saying that for my audience to understand.
I'm saying that shit too, but at the end of the day, to answer your question, I listen to a lot of music, bro. Just today, I got in my pop's car to borrow his car to go to the barber shop. He playing some classical shit in there. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go sample that shit upstairs on my beat machine. You understand? Like that's the type of shit. And then to get into that, yo, when I got into sampling and beat making, my father, he always had his vinyl collection in my closet. It was literally in my closet. He just stored it in there. So once I started making beats, these are the first fucking records that I started sampling, which is his ear, and now is my ear. And, so I listen to a lot of music to answer your question.
Yo, Ra. You got to pick something, though, man.
What?
What is your favorite genre?
Hip-hop. Hip-hop, I do it for hip-hop, bro. Because listen, I wish I was born in Beat Street era. Beat Street used to be my favorite movie. I wish I could fucking break dance. I would love to do graffiti.
But these is all the different elements of hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Because back when I was a kid, it was like... Everybody wasn't rapping. You couldn't just rap. All right, so what else can I do? You could dance.
You had dancers, DJs, producers,
graffiti,
writers.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody. First of all, like my son 10. I'm about to go teach him how to write his bubble letters. Because I'm like, your bubble letters suck, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta know how to write. At least write your name in bubble letters, right? Because this is hip hop, right?
Yes. I just found out what.
And that's what I am. I'm walking hip hop, bro. I produce. I get dressed. I fucking listen to hip. I'm a walking form. If hip hop was a person,
my nigga,
it would be me, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. You see, your whole aura is hip hop, bro.
Listen,
MarkMillie, man, I gotta ask you. I see you got the Tupac vest. You know what I mean? You got your shines on. You got the New York City hat. I mean, but I'ma just ask you for the love.
I got my Guyanese gold on for these.
Woo!
Yeah, anybody knows me, they know this thing, I ain't gotta put it out.
Come on, bro. We got love for Guyanese. My children have Guyanese.
I'm big and bold in my Guyanese gold. You heard?
I don't want to stand around with you. I want Guyanese. I know you're talking about. I tell she telling me.
I'm going to Guyana in July.
Okay, my birthday month.
I'm going to Guyana in July. Swear to God, family reunion, biggest reunion ever.
I love Jamaican music, but even though I got Jamaican roots and shit like that. Shout out Skilly Bang. He one of the hottest Jamaican niggas out right now.
Yeah, man, he's hot out here.
Me. That nigga's everything
yo,
gets
son, I'm not gonna front.
Hey, yo, listen. But Jamaican music is not my favorite music. I'm a type of nigga that's Jamaican. I love all the Jamaican music, but I'm like, yo, play some fucking Yankee music for me, though. Play some Pop Smoke.
He love Future.
Play some Future.
Yo, that's how I am in the Trinity function, bro. You heard?
Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I can't go to a Jamaican function like that,
Uzi is one of my favorite niggas.
Hip-hop
Uzi is my nigga. That nigga be talking that shit. Future, my nigga. Thug, my nigga.
So you love hip-hop, nigga.
Newest, but I want to make sure I say who my favorite newest nigga is, because a lot of people still don't know.
Hold up, I'm about to ask you your top 5 next.
Okay.
Well, let's just get to it, nigga.
No, my that's favorite what I was nigga right now. My favorite new nigga.
That's what I was lining up.
I just want to say my favorite new nigga, because a lot of niggas like Pooh. A lot of niggas like Pooh Shiesty. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see
him. And I'm like, yo, Pooh
Shiesty.
I like him. He's cool. I listen to the Back in Blood. But the hottest nigga is my son ESTG out of Kentucky. He's really that.
So you gotta send me some shit, son.
See, listen, this is why I need
y'all.
You said top 5, right? I don't have a top 5. I got a top 3.
Top 5 is a real hard.
Yeah, I got a top 3.
I
got a top 3.
I figure it out.
And I don't care. Nah, I don't care.
You gotta throw 2
I'll add 2 more. I'll add 2 more. But my top 3, right? First of all, we're gonna go with Hov, Jay-Z. He's the God. He ain't never lied to me on no rap. He ain't never lied to me in no rap. That nigga, he freestyle all that shit. He just talking his life, right? Lil Wayne, most influential rapper of all time. If we didn't have Lil Wayne, we wouldn't have Young Thug, right? And then my third one is a little shaky because, I'm a producer / artist. So I like MF Doom. MF Doom is the illest third one because, he made a career out off of a mask, not even his face. You understand? He created a world and he lived in that shit. And you got to respect that. And my 5 would be Kanye and Pharrell, because I want to be Pharrell and I want to be Kanye.
That's hard.
They do product placement. They do artists. They do producing.
That's hard.
That's my 5 right there.
That's tough. That's original too. I never had MF Doom in the 5.
Exactly, and he's in my 3. He's not even in my 5. He's in my 3. Yes.
Shit.
MarkMillie, don't feel no pressure, man.
There's a lot of pressure now.
No pressure,
the
man.
The first 2,
Go ahead.
we shared the first 2. So I always love Hove. You feel what I'm saying? Hove and Lil Wayne.
They from Queens, y'all.
I
want y'all to. This ain't no Brooklyn bullshit.
You know what? I know y'all expecting us to say Nas, but Hove is the god, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I love y'all
like my
niggas.
big brother.
Like, you know,
I feel like
Nas my nigga, son.
Nigga,
yeah, Nas is my nigga, bro.
You know how hard it is to grow up in Brooklyn and like Nas?
I'm from a different era.
I could imagine.
Bro.
I'm from a different era. Like, I fuck with Nas, and I had to do the research. I kind of was hating on him. I had to do the research to figure out why he was that dope. And now I get it. You know what I mean? And he even
I love Nas. I think he won the battle too and all that. Don't get it twisted, nigga.
He beat
Jay-Z, nigga.
He did.
Don't get it twisted, but I feel like I said,
over the God, nigga, blasphemy, nigga.
Like I said,
they said that's another
Hove ain't never
podcast,
to
man.
me. Hove ain't never lied to me in a rap.
Hove the God.
He'll say some shit that he did some shit. Like, you ever heard about the
almost
David Copperfield story?
He was talking about 15 years
You heard about the
ago.
David Copperfield story, right?
Nah.
Like David Copperfield wanted to see Jay-Z and he denied it, and he denied it, and then he put it in the rap. You never heard that shit?
I never heard about that shit. I gotta go do the homework.
Yeah, you gotta do that. But
word.
Go ahead.
But after Jay-Z and Lil Wayne, I'm gonna probably go with Future. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with some young niggas. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with Future. I'm gonna go with my son. I'm gonna go with my son Uzi. You know what I mean? And for the number 5th spot is the crazy. Yeah, because
son, don't fuck with his 5. Chill, let him go. Son,
that's crazy.
Let the man go.
Because I don't wanna put no old school niggas in there. My 2 old school niggas that everybody old school. Nobody ain't any old school nigga you bring up, they ain't fucking with Lil Wayne or Jay-Z. You could bring up any nigga besides. And I'm gonna put alive niggas. I can't put no dead niggas in there. You know what I mean? So I'm only putting alive people
nigga talking shit now.
I throwing MF Doom under the bus.
Well, hold up, go ahead.
Nah, because I just hate when people put dead people in there.
No, you're right.
I could just say
I didn't even mean to put
dead. You're right.
So then I could just go like this: Biggie, Pop. I didn't put my dead niggas in there.
No,
Biggie, Pop, Lil Wayne.
No. Because honestly,
Jay-Z,
I'm glad you said that because
Uzi.
the question is really supposed to be top 5 alive. That's why I always say top 5 alive. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Biggie and Pac is always gonna take 2.
I didn't even mean to put MF Doom in there.
Because he's dead. But it's still fresh.
It's just really how I feel.
But you know what?
He's a producer.
I'm not even talking about
you. He's a producer. He's an artist, and he made
a
world for himself and lived in it. You know, nobody really does that.
Yo,
and niggas do that, but on some gangster shit. And then I
wouldn't even hold you for putting him in there because that's original, and he just passed away. You know what I'm saying? It's still fresh. It's not like
I'm gonna put new niggas in there, man. For my last
go ahead.
spot. Like I said, what we
gonna
do?
You got 4. You said so far.
Yeah,
you
top
got
5.
Jay-Z.
You can't put
you
one
said
of these.
Hove, Wayne,
Uzi, and Future.
Uzi.
And then I gotta put one more nigga that I really. I just throw 50 in there. I throw 50 in there for my last spot.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, son. I ain't gonna lie. 50 Cent is
50 because you gotta understand me.
I got he in mind.
He's definitely like, what do you call that? Like, you're unmentionable or some shit. I don't know.
For me, growing up, like, you gotta understand, when I was in 9th grade, that's like when Get Rich or Die Trying came out. For me, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember I stole my
9th grade. My first year in high school. Get Rich or Die Trying, nigga.
That shit was the fucking greatest album of all time.
But the G-Unit mixtape, not the mixtape,
oh,
the album.
No, the mixtapes.
No,
you said it right. You said it right the first time.
At that
time. But I don't even want to,
to,
because sometimes niggas don't be wanting to count mixtapes and shit.
Everything
he
dropped.
But at the end of the day, G-Unit changed the whole mixtape game, bro.
Who got the best mixtape? Dipset or G-Unit?
You can't do that. I ain't gonna answer that motherfucking question.
Son.
Coach ain't gonna be mad at me.
Just because
lefty trying to start some shit,
fuck
bro.
that. Just because I'm from Southside, I'm gonna go with G-Unit.
Nah,
that's
fuck that. I don't give a
you know the vibes.
I like to dress like a Harlem nigga, but fuck that.
What I was thinking of the whole time.
I'm not gonna lie, G-Unit rewired my whole mind. Like, the shit they was
talking
about.
That nigga made everybody want to get on some gangster time.
Yeah, like, or be on point. Be on point. Make sure, shit don't happen.
Y'all just now getting y'all gangster time, and it was a time when it was some cool, everybody dancing, and now it's back to little gangster time. And like, nigga, when 50 came out and he got shot 9 times and all this shit, bro.
Everybody was on point. Like,
nah, it was before that, bro. I'm telling you, before that. I'm from the hood. I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queens. It was really before that, bro. It was Banks Workout that really had the shit going crazy, nigga. Banks Workout on the Biggie beat. Nigga, that shit was playing on the block. on the block.
On the victory beat.
The block, on the victory beat. Yeah. The block is 134 for niggas that don't know.
Legendary.
I'm from Southside, Jamaica, Queens. I live in Rochdale, right across the street from 134, which 50 Cent used to pump on, and I seen Bang 'em Smurf and all that shit. My nigga, I'm telling you, I'm from the hood, nigga. Like I said, nigga, Banks Workout, that mixtape, it was 50 Cent is the future. That shit changed niggas' lives.
With the baby
right
blue
there,
shit
bro.
in the back, the cover.
It was light blue around with the stars, and they had the guns on it with all white tees, my nigga. Then it was No Mercy, No Fear that came out after that. And I might be mixing the tape because I think it was a green tape that came after that. But No Mercy, No Fear was after that. Them niggas changed the game. I feel like Gina is the reason why DJ Drama got knocked because niggas was doing mixtape numbers.
That's like how sneakers is changing. That's when the mixtape game kind of.
50 Cent was taking people's music before I even heard it, and he made it his.
He make you forget that was like how Vibes Cartel did with that Neo song. That's how he was doing with everybody's song.
Like I said, I'm from Southside. I remember when 50 Cent sent Bang 'em Smurf back to the hood, and I really seen him back on the block, nigga.
We from over there, like
when they had the sneaker store, bro. They had the sneaker store on the block at the time. I went over there to check out some sneakers, cause we still here to talk about kicks. And nigga, and I seen Bang 'em Smurf on the block, right there on 134, and niggas know what I'm talking about.
Smurf is official. I never heard a bad thing about him. You heard? Shout out to Bang 'em Smurf. He out there in Trinity. You heard? They deported him. You know what I mean?
Shit is crazy,
holding
bro.
It down, yo. Yeah. Yo, man. You know we here to celebrate the real, man, and it's like I'm here to deal with the people that I have the organic relationship with, and I'm just glad y'all got to come through today, man.
I appreciate you having us, man.
Yeah, yo, man, shout out who you need to shout out. Rah, man, we start with you because you a man who making moves out here and things like that. You know what I mean?
Man, I
appreciate you coming through. My man could have did a Hollywood move with me, son.
Yeah, man.
He could have. He really could have pulled some Hollywood shit.
I
called the nigga. No hesitation, son.
Nah.
You heard?
First of all, I want to shout out Mello. Cause he's my favorite. He's my favorite Instagram story to watch. I fucking learn a lot from this man. Or sometimes I know the shit that he's talking about, and I'm glad that he's putting on to other. He's putting other people on, or the youngins on. You know. So shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Culture shit.
The whole we're gonna shout out to him because we're gonna give a man his flowers while he's here. You understand? This man met me in a line on 34th Street. And from there, at the time, I was a photographer. I done grown from that so many years. That was 10 years ago. I done grown so much from that. But at the time, I was a photographer. He was giving me opportunities. He gave me the fucking Kickgame laminated little pass that had me getting into fucking little shits, you know, half off or cutting the line, whatever the case may be. Like, I wanted to share this story. It was one time we was at this shit with Vashti and Rick Ross. And that was one of my first photography moments. I took a picture of Rick Ross. He fucking looked right in my camera. I remember Vashti and the DJ.
She was hosting the shit.
They threw me a pair of kicks, right? And I caught them shits.
It was whack.
But them shits was whack as fuck. So I'm like, yo, can I give them back? And they was like, no, you can't give him back. Be thankful. And they was like, boo this man. And the whole crowd started booing me. I was on the second level. And I looked at my nigga Millie and Cash. And my nigga Cash was riding out. He's like, yo, fuck these niggas. This nigga Millie was embarrassed because that's the type of nigga he is. Anyway, but yo, I just wanted to say that because, you know.
Yeah, I remember that night too.
The last
I had y'all two niggas ready. Yeah, these niggas call me from outside. Yo, I got my man with me. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
This shit is sold out. It's Rick Ross.
From that night, you know what's crazy? That night, I took a picture of Currency and my nigga Cash Profit. And that shit was on, what was that? It was like.
It was on one of them
It was on one of them blogs that was ill back in the day.
Currency, but he came in.
You feel me? It was,
I think what he had on the pair of fours?
I think he had a pair of fours, the concrete fours, but they just came out at the moment. So
and
he was
came
looking
with
cool.
Some ugly Jones.
You feel me? Oh yeah, some ugly bitches. But
that's what I remember. Currency gave me
at the end of the day, you know, I just appreciate everything you did for us, Mello, because you know I feel like all that shit that happened back then. I'm sorry, is in my DNA and like who I am now. You feel me? If I ain't have those moments back then, I wouldn't be the nigga who I am now because, you know, I was in the field back then, not just figuring shit out. We was finessing shit, figuring shit out, and, you know, because of that, I'm seasoned now. You feel me? I'm real seasoned. I'm doing my thing right now. You know what I do. Shout out to my nigga JL. Shout out to my nigga Visionary Visions. Shout out to the company and all that. We know what we do. But you know, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be where I am now, because like I said, a lot of that shit and a lot of my niggas in my hood made me who I am today. And I just want to pay homage to all of y'all niggas right now.
Get their flowers while they alive, you feel me?
In front of everybody. Shout out to my nigga Boss Blake, because he was one of the biggest fashion statements in my life, my nigga. I swear to God.
No doubt.
I swear to God, like, the nigga, he was ahead of his time. You feel me? And he opened up my mind to what the fuck is going on. And he made, like I said, a lot of that shit y'all did is in my DNA to make me who I am now. And I appreciate all y'all niggas for that.
No doubt.
Just want to thank y'all. Thank y'all right now.
Yo, man, like it means something, you know what I'm saying? Because you could turn out to be a fraud, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yes.
So like you definitely on the right path, you know what I mean? And I'm thankful, you know what I mean, if I play any role in the inspiration.
You did, bro.
Shout out to you for starting this
sometimes,
podcast,
like,
man.
yeah, like right now, even now, like it's no time for celebrating. You know what I'm saying? For me, because I feel like I'm not coming out the hole. You know what I'm saying?
Still building.
I still got to do a lot of work out here. You know what I'm saying? And
absolutely.
because I know I got real people depending on me and things like that. You know what I mean? So until we get to the right spot, you know what I mean, I'm gonna keep working and make sure that y'all, you know, when you send your people here, they gonna be entertained and they gonna, hear the real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
MarkMillie, man, shout out who you need to shout out, man, before we boogie, bro. Shout out your peoples, man.
Shout out the whole
hood. You out there.
Shout out the whole hood, man. Shout out all my family. Shout out my nigga Kyle and them niggas, you know. Shout out my girl. Shout out Mama Love, man. You know the vibes, man.
No doubt. Yo, man said his mom's was the most inspirational in his style, man.
That's lit, man.
That's
he always
lit.
told me that. He said, like,
and
his
like,
moms used to, like, get compliments.
He's not frauding. It's not Mother's Day or nothing. Like, you know what I mean?
To this day, like if I'm
this
about
man
to go,
said, yo, that's
before I
deep.
came here, I said, yo, I'm good money. She said, yeah, you good money. Cause nigga, like, let me tell you why, like, certain shit that she told me, I knew she was talking about. Like, certain niggas would wear, like, a fucking loud shirt with loud, everything. You can't have everything loud.
Right.
You can't have loud shirt, loud pants, and loud sneakers.
Right.
Like, that's the simplest thing. Like, she's on some shit. Like, what you doing? Like, how you gonna have loud? Like, just smallest shit. Like, she's on some shit with it.
You be needing that, yo.
Yeah.
You heard, like, yo, I be appreciating. My mom's told me how to cook, man, and I, like, yo, when she always used to say, yo, you're not gonna need no woman to eat, you heard? And I used to like, why is she telling me this? You heard?
That shit matter.
Man, listen, as an adult, listen.
That's what I always try to get my moms to teach me how to cook.
Yo, bro, that's a skill, you know what I mean? Before we bounce, I want to ask y'all are familiar with Big L album, The Big Picture?
Yes,
I know Big L, but I'm not familiar. Like,
yo,
I grew up on that album.
That's one of my favorite albums, man. I want y'all niggas to bump that shit tomorrow, you heard?
No, I'm not gonna lie. There was a time era where it was on my Big L shit, bro.
Yeah,
because
the whole
music,
fucking
man.
album, son. That's one of my favorite albums. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like top to bottom, bro.
Because,
I promise you press play on that shit, you will not be
but he's
disappointed.
I don't think he gonna appreciate it like we would have.
Nah, he will,
why
son.
not?
Son,
Because
no.
Big L is a different type of nigga. Like, he was like ahead of his time.
You a fly nigga.
I heard a couple Big L freestyles.
You in that same
I like the
you're
98
in that same batch, you heard?
Yeah.
You'll like it.
Shout out to the freestyle him and Jay-Z did. That's one of my favorite tracks in the world.
Yo,
it was like a 12-minute freestyle.
Yeah.
Alphabet, the slang song was lit too.
Yeah.
He gave us all the slang that we still use to this day.
Shout
out to Big L.
Yo, my dudes, like this is episode 2. You heard? This is just episode
2, baby.
You know, we burnt it down, you know what I mean? And we gonna do it again, you know what I mean? I gotta bring y'all back, man. You heard?
I love this shit. Like I said, Mello, I see a lot of potential in this shit, man. And I want to help you as far as the creative direction. I'm saying that shit right now, live on the podcast.
Need a co-host, whatever you need, baby.
So it's like it's certified, like, know what I mean? Like,
set it on wax.
$1,000,000 said he gonna help you with this shit. He gonna help you with this shit. I want to help you with this shit because I see a lot of potential. I see you as like your own complex. You feel me with this Kickgame shit?
This is real culture, you know.
Because you're really attached to the culture. It's not like you showed the the other joints he
Videos
showed.
with Maya and his
No,
kids
the other
and shit.
kicks.
What,
The
the
other
carnivores?
kicks. The carnivores. He said he had those shits in '93, bro. Come on, man. His son is dreaming about sneakers, bro. Like this is a different type of man
That's
right
DNA,
here.
you
gotta
culture.
understand. You're not for the world. You for New Yorkers, bro. And if you could get that fucking crowd, you can win because it's a million of us in New York, right?
No doubt.
Exactly.
No doubt.
So, like I said,
man,
you just gotta
trying
keep on
to put
teaching.
on for the city, bro.
Nah,
you
you
know,
doing it. You're doing it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's a lot of things going on, and it's like, I could fall back to, but it's like I gotta put myself in the front line. You know what come with it, but
yo,
man, we here. You know, I know I got the right people behind me, so I'm very comfortable stepping into this. You heard?
Exactly.
Phone
That's
posits,
the same one that you had since
stories.
you was a kid? That's your shit?
Yeah, this is literally,
That's
this
what I wanted to feel
This
it.
is
literally, that's a fact, bro. That's
shit,
me.
God
Like,
damn.
you know what I mean? I've been down with these Nike,
those are the
these
Jason
Nike
Kidds, I think.
teams and
Yeah,
stuff.
it might be.
Yo, they used to have a
Those
team
whack, but those
Jordan.
fire.
Yo, you see them Roy Jones joints back there?
I don't really
You
like
can
those,
win a
like
bet,
those.
bro. Bet somebody that Roy Jones had a pair of Nikes before. They gonna tell you no.
I
Shout
remember
out
somebody
to
in my
the
family that
shout
had
out to the
those.
blue phones because
Yeah, I remember those.
these
Those
are the
legendary.
OGs that started it off. If it wasn't for these, we wouldn't even have a copper phone to start all the madness that it even started.
Fact,
you
bro.
understand?
That's why I brought these
The
in.
copper phone.
Yo, these is the ones that I'm keeping until they crumble.
Nah, you know what's
Like
crazy?
those are the ones you
break
could wear
down.
with the dirty bottom.
Those are
But
the
son,
hardest.
I'm keeping these
Those are
forever.
the hardest,
I'm
bro.
not-
Niggas
I
don't know.
can't
The
get
only
rid of
ones you
these.
could wear with a check
What-
on them are the pearls. Like you're
Exactly.
not even really
Facts,
supposed
the
to wear.
Pippins.
And I feel like the
None
second
of those.
ones up
No,
are the
I
red
call those
ones.
the he got games. See,
The pearls,
because
yeah.
you look at him as the power.
But I ain't gonna lie.
Motherfucker Denzel, I want to be an actor. He came through with them. I
My
mean,
nigga
Ray
D
Allen
Nice,
had them.
my nigga D Nice had the all red ones, and those was hard at the time too. Like the all red with the check on them.
Yeah.
You remember those? Those was hard
Yeah.
at the time too. So can't front on those neither. You know the pearls and the all red ones, fire, bro. You
No
feel
doubt.
me? Because niggas don't even know those are pennies. They all think they all phones.
Just think
Yeah,
of it. Like,
yeah.
niggas don't know
Because
those
remember,
are,
they had made the
those are
bullshit
somebody's
ones with the
sneaker.
check on it,
Yeah,
the pros. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
Those is
There's
not
no
his.
difference between the pros and the
Those are
pennies. You
pennies.
know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, like you said, the pros that sanction is the all white pearls, the
Yeah.
Pippins. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Shout out to my nigga Gonzo. My nigga came to work with an Orlando hat to match them pearls. I was like, nah, son, this guy's one of us. I'm like, yo, bro,
One of us.
Yeah.
what's up? You know what I mean? He got to step through. He gonna be, my nigga Gonzo. When my nigga Gonzo come through, y'all gonna fucking know what it is.
Yeah.
But yo, man, I appreciate y'all. This the Brooklyn to Queens connection
Brooklyn
episode.
Queens
You heard?
Connection episode. I
Episode
appreciate
2,
that,
yo.
man. Shout
Yo,
out to
man, this the
Kickgame
Kick Game
Mello.
podcast, y'all. You
Shout out
heard?
to all of y'all, man.
Yo,
Everybody
I
watching.
appreciate y'all niggas, man, for life. You already know what it is. Now I said y'all come through in a heartbeat, so you already know. Never hesitate to holler at your boy. You
Absolutely.
heard?
And
Because
sign
I
us-
swing through
Sign
same
us
way.
up for season 2 and season 3 as well. You understand?
Yeah, bro.
I'm talking
and
the
we
future
gonna-
into fruition. you feel me?
Yo, and we gonna look a lot different by then. You heard,
Exactly.
y'all? This
Big
Kick
facts,
Game,
mellow
you
facts,
heard?
baby.
See, episode 2, season 1. We out. You heard?
Shout out.
Love is love.